The lies my anxiety has told me, it has held me back. It has stopped me from following my dreams. It has filled my head with so many doubts about myself. It has really, really messed up my mental health. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, my name is Debbie and you're welcome back to Debbie's Eye. Today's video represents the first episode of the mental health segment of our Better Woman series. And I don't know how I feel about this video, you guys. I'm really nervous and I'm scared because most of the things that I'm going to be saying are things that I've never said out loud or said to anyone else. So I'm like, Debbie, are you sure you want to say these things? Is this something you want to share? But I just know this is a video that I have to make. And from the intro, you already know we're talking about anxiety, and I'm just going to be telling you all the ways anxiety has literally controlled my life and kept me paralyzed for years. Before we get into it, I also want to start by saying this video is for me. I know I say this a lot. I say this in almost all my videos, but I'm not lying. This one is really, really, really from the bottom of my heart for me. And that is because I know for a fact that this is a video that I will have to come back to over and over again, because one thing I know about anxiety is that it has no cure. There is no I am free from anxiety, I will never be anxious. Sometimes there are triggers. There are some days you feel okay, there are some days you feel good, you feel like you can take on the world, you can do anything, and then there are some other days that you'll be so low that there is nothing anybody can say or do that will drag you out of that dark pit. This video is for those days. Let's get into it. Now, one of the recurring things anxiety tells me is that I'm a failure. And that is because I've lived a really fast life. Fast life, not to be doing wild and crazy things. Fast life in the sense that I got into school really early at the age of 14. Although, of course, I know it's more common these days, but as at 2012, it wasn't that common to get into school at 14. I graduated, I wasn't even 19 when I graduated. Graduated 4 years after. And everything was going on well. Did my NYC immediately. I got a job. I had big plans. I had big dreams. If I even told myself 2 years after getting the job, I was going to get a car. I got my job at 20. Okay, so I graduated 2016, NYC 2017. Got the job immediately after. So my plan was at least by 2020, I don't buy one small Corolla when I go to the, just, or maybe Camry self when I go to the zero, just a mash front they go. And all of a sudden, everything just stopped. I tried a couple of businesses, did not work, picked up some skills, nothing came out of it. So anxiety kept on telling me that I failed. And I would always see people living the life that I dreamed for myself. And in my head, I'm screaming, I'm shouting, I'm saying, this should be me. I should be the one living the life. I should be the one doing all these things. But it is not me. And anxiety is always there to remind me that the reason is not me. It's because I fucking failed. Another thing anxiety does not fail to tell me is that I cannot make it. I can't make it because I'm not good enough, I'm not beautiful enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not confident enough, I'm not intelligent enough, I don't have what it takes. Point blank, Debbie, you cannot make it. Anxiety tells me it is too late for me to start trying to pick up the pieces of my life because I have wasted my youth. I have wasted my prime. At this point, I should be focused. I should focus on caring for my home, raising children, taking care of my husband, doing all of those things. I should just take the one that I have, I should just hold it and go because it is too late. Anxiety tells me that I should remain in my comfort zone because it is actually, a little bit comfortable. At least I see food they chop, I get clothes when I wear. I should just stay there. I should not do ojukokoro. I don't know how Yoruba people call it. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I should not be greedy. I should be contented. I should be grateful to God for what I have because people actually have it worse than me. And it also makes sense for me to gamble with what I have in the name of I'm going after what I want. Because if I gamble with what I have to go after what I want, I may end up not getting what I want. And most importantly, I may end up losing what I have, which will bring me to nothing. Meaning the one I tried to pursue, I did not get. The one I had, I lost it. So let me just hold the one that I have. Let me keep it dear to my heart and just continue like that. My anxiety has told me that the reason I don't do things, my excuses, that they are valid. They are not just excuses, they are actually valid. Debbie, you're a perfectionist. You like to do things well, and whatever you put out is a reflection of who you are. So if you yourself, you can see that this thing you are doing is not good enough, you could have done better, you could have used a better camera, you should have edited it like this, you should have, if you yourself, you can see it, how much more the outsiders, as they have eyes, they too, they can see it. So don't put yourself in a situation where people will laugh at you, where people will mock you, where people will say, see this one, see what she they do. Now that I'm saying it out loud, these things actually sound funny, but when I'm going through this, when I'm going through all of this, it is not a joke. I actually believe each and every one of these lies. And it takes a lot. It takes the help of God, it takes the help of the Holy Spirit to drag me out of this dark hole whenever I find myself there. Because all of these, they are all lies. For starters, I am not that old. I am just 26. In fact, I'll be 27 next month. So you better put it in your calendar. My birthday is on the 7th of August. So call me, wish me happy birthday, send me money, post my picture, and do everything to make me feel happy and special on that day. So I'm not that old. I'm barely 27. There are people who have made it later in life than me. Morgan Freeman got his first TV break at the age of 50. Viola Davis, 42. The owner of KFC, his first shop, he opened it at the age of 62. Victoria Monet got her Grammy last year and she's in her mid-30s, if not late 30s. So why do I think I am old? And of course, I also know that there's this social media pressure. You see all these small girls, all these influencers, all these them are a star, King Maddie, doing it big, making moves, and I'm just like, now wow, what is children when I don't reach to born? So because of all of those things, those are the things anxiety will just use and come and lie to me and tell me that I'm old. But I choose to tell myself that I am not old. I am going to continue trying until the day I die. If I don't do it for myself, I will do it for my children, because they did not ask to come to this life. So I'm not going to bring them here and bring them to suffer. So until I kick the bucket, I will continue to try. I will continue to show up for myself. Secondly, it is not too late. Who did the timetable? By whose template? Who said it's too late? It is not too late. And I believe I can make it. Don't ask me what it is. It covers so many things. I'm going to have my own show on TV. I'm going to be an actor. I'm going to host events like the Grammys, Oscars. I'm going to do so many big things. I'm going to take care of my parents. I'll buy cars for them. I will give my best friends money just for putting up with my madness. I am going to do all of those things because people have done it. The people that have done it, they don't have two heads. It is the same flesh and blood that is flowing through their veins. They are not even finer than me. They are not better than me. It's just because they have money. That's why they look fresh. Once I have money, oh Lord. So I believe that I can do it. I believe I can do it because I believe in God. And I believe in the gifts and the talent He has given to me. Although I don't know what it is. I don't know how it is going to happen. But I am going to bet on myself. And I know that I will definitely make it. The issue of the comfort zone part, this one is a bit tricky and it's a bit funny. Because this my comfort zone. Is it even really comfortable? Is it by to have food to eat? With the way things are expensive, tomatoes is how much? Can I confidently go to the market and I will not be sad or I will not panic? I cannot. So the comfort zone, Tinubu is even after the small comfort. Like if we give him in the next 6 months, 1 year, things would be worse. So like what is in this comfort zone that I'm holding on to? There is nothing there. So it's better. Let me risk everything. At least when I'm risking it, I know there's a 50% chance I will make it. In fact, it's not 50%, there's a 100% chance that I'll make it. I have faith in God, I have faith in myself, and I will definitely make it. So I am stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm willing to put in the extra work. Like, even when I started this series, I said I was not going to miss out on any week. Although I know I've not been posting on Sundays, but I've been trying. The latest I've posted is on a Wednesday. And I've been trying and I've been pushing myself because being shy, not pursuing my dream. I even remember one thing I even struggle with is anxiety in posting, like posting on Instagram. And I've been telling myself, you've not been posting for all these years. You've been doing ghosts and your life has not changed. So the account is just there doing nothing. It's not better you start posting now. Let's see how it will help your life or even change your life. And last but not the least, for the excuses part, if I tell you the flimsy excuses that I have made for myself, oh, I need to get a better phone. Oh, I need a better light. Oh, I need a better setup. And then I would have all of those things and I still will not move forward or do something reasonable with myself. Although, and there are other times I've had really serious excuses like, oh, maybe I'm depressed, I'm not okay, I'm not in the right frame of mind mentally for me to make my YouTube videos and all of those things. And I remember my boyfriend at the time, he would always tell me, he'd be like, Debbie, this your YouTube channel, it was never about being happy, because then I would say, oh, I'm sad, I'm depressed, that I'm not okay mentally, that's why I can't make videos. How can I set up a camera and smile and talk to people when I know I'm dying inside? And it was like, Debbie, your channel was never about you being happy. Go back, watch your first video. In your first video, you said you wanted a safe space where you can come and be happy and be sad and cry and just say whatever is going on in your head. So your channel has never been about happiness. And I really thought about it. That's why in this life, it's good to have people who would remind you of who you are on days you forget. And I'll just sit down and think about it. Like, it's true. I never said my channel was a happy place. Come and forget your sorrows. It's a place where it's a safe space for me to share any and everything, including my sad moments, my downtimes. I want to come here and talk about it just like I'm doing now. So I've actually been wasting content on days that I'm sad, saying I cannot shoot because I'm sad. So, your excuses are just excuses. Whatever it is, you can, if you really want to do it, you can find a way around it. And that is what I'm doing for myself. Anything that would stop me, I find a way. Instead of, normally when those excuses come, I'll just be like, it's true, then I will relax and not do anything. But these days, I look for solutions. If A will not work, B will work. If B will not work, C will work. And I will continue trying. So, like I told you guys, this video is a video that I'm definitely going to come back to, because I know the devil will want to play his tricks and bring up these thoughts from time to time. So whenever that happens, whenever I feel paralyzed, whenever I feel like I can't do anything because I'm believing these lies, I'm accepting these lies as my reality, I am going to come back and watch this video and remind myself that as long as I have faith in the God that I serve and I have faith in myself, there is nothing that I want that is going to be out of my reach. Everything that I want, everything that I've mentioned in this video, but the ones that I did not tell you, I am going to get each and every one of them. And I cannot wait for 3 years down the line for me to come back and watch this video. And in my usual manner, I know I'll be crying, and I'll just be crying at all of the things that I said, and my heart will be filled with so much gratitude to God, because everything that I have prayed for, everything that I have believed God for, I got them. Like, in that 3 years time, I would have gotten everything that I want, that I'm saying I want, I would have gotten them by that time. So this video is not just for me, it's also for you. I know I've been saying it's for me, but it's also for you, to encourage you. I don't know what anxiety has told you, but it is a lie. I promise you, whatever it is, if it is among any of the things that I've mentioned, then I've given you reasons why it's a lie. But if there are other things, that if it's something that I did not mention, I don't care what it is, I know it's a lie. I do not want you to give up on yourself. I want you to keep trying. We try until the day we die, until breath ceases from our lungs. We would continue to show up for ourselves. I believe in you, and I know you can make it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Mwah.